Oh my god. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So as I mentioned in the previous video, today we're gonna work on painting the engine bay. But to do that, we still gotta get a few things ready here on the front end. And one of them is, as you can see here, I got the stock fenders on. So I have some fender flares that I made myself. I took those out and I got the stock fenders just to make sure everything still lines up perfect here at the front end before we finish up, because now I have to take everything apart and do like a final cleanup on the engine bay, cover any holes that I don't want, trim the exhaust exit here on the side a little bit better. I'm not 100% happy with how that look. And then I also gotta do some of the paneling that goes under the car. I gotta finalize that before I paint it. So that is the game plan for this video. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, well, first thing first, I'm gonna remove the side skirts, both of them. Sorry, the neighbor is mowing the lawn. It's a little noisy. So remove the side skirts on both sides, then we'll go from there. I'll probably have to take the bumper off too. Alright, so you get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. Pretty much trying to plan for covering the whole inside of the car. But before I paint the subframe, I have to build the tabs that's going to hold the panels. So these are just, cardboard panels to get the location of where everything is going to go. Alright, so now that I got that taken care of, I want to go ahead and remove everything from the front end. All that's gonna come out. I'm just gonna have the bare chassis here so I can scuff it, give it some primer, and then paint it. Alright, before I continue, I want to let you on a little secret here that a lot of you don't know. So all these companies that make carbon fiber parts, like Savon, right there, this is not a replica. That's coming from Savon. Carbon fiber hood, right? Think again. This thing is fiberglass. So the whole on the side of the hood is fiberglass. Also, the top is just like a one layer or two at the most of carbon fiber. So you're really buying a fiberglass hood with a carbon fiber layer on top. Same thing goes for APR or AR. Yeah, APR. You can kind of see the emblem right there. They sell these carbon fiber splitters, right? Yeah, think again. This is all fiberglass. You can see it from the back there. This is like 6 or 7 layers of fiberglass and one layer of carbon fiber. One layer of carbon fiber up the front to make you think that you're buying carbon fiber. So there you go, 700 or 600, whatever, for a fiberglass hood. Alright, this is it. Whole front end taken apart in a matter of minutes. That's the crime scene. That's the subframe right there. So next up, I'm gonna go ahead and clean everything up because it's got a bunch of dust, like metal dust and all kinds of stuff in it. And then after that, we're gonna give it a nice coat of primer, the entire thing. And then we're gonna go ahead and paint it. Alright, so I got everything pretty cleaned up here. I patched some 2 holes that I had over there from a bracket that I removed, so I'm giving that a chance to dry so I can sand it down. So everything is pretty much ready to get scuffed up, so I can spray some more primer on it, and then I can do the bed liner here on the inside here. Got that all looking nice. And then so I guess the next thing I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna jump into the inside and start taping up all these holes that you might spray some paint through into the inside of the car. Alright, so next I'm going to remove the door, the hood hinges. Alright, so this guy right here is finished. I'm letting that dry. After that dry, I'm gonna go ahead and scuff everything up on the engine bay here and spray some primer. Alright guys, so I wiped everything down with wax and grease remover. So it is time. Now I'm really going to go ahead and start scuffing everything up and throw some more primer on it afterwards where needed. And then yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start painting. Alright boys, I think after hours of sanding, we're finally ready to spray some paint. And I got the paint right here. So these is the brand Chromax, the crystal white. So it's a 3-stage paint. So you got your base, your pearls, and your clear coats. So I think I got enough for this entire area. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna give it one last wipe down, sweep the floor, maybe spray some water so it doesn't kick up any dust, and that's it. So you can see I got everything covered up with plastic bag over there as well. I got some more stuff hanging there and a fan blowing it out. So yeah, I think we're ready. Alright, so 3 coats of base have been applied. Everything looking pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray the pearls next. Alrighty, 2 coats of pearls have been applied. I went really light on some of the places that not visible, like that down there and on the underside, down over there. That stuff is not really visible, so, and that pearl is not cheap, so I just went really light on it. And then I put 2 heavy coats here where it's visible. So what we're gonna do next is apply the clear. Alright guys, so after a lot of cleanup here, there was an overspray mess all over the garage, so I had to wipe down everything. But I got it all pretty clean, so what I'm gonna do next is to start mounting some of the parts that I took off here. Just so they're not hanging over there, I gotta put the hood hinges and then that cowl piece that goes over there. And then after I do that, I'm gonna start taping off the rest of the car, because this over here is going black, so I gotta spray all that black. So you can see I added a rubber gasket in between the two. From factory, it has like a little foam gasket on it. I had to take that off to paint it. Then I left the back black, it doesn't need to be painted. And then here we got the hood hinge, all glossy as well. So yeah. Right, now I'm really gonna get to work on that, spraying that black. Alright, well that is done. So you can see, big difference. It just gives it a nice contrast, you know. Did it on both sides, as you can see from far away. Here, here. Well, I guess that's gonna be it for this video, guys. We got a lot done here. So on the next video, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the transmission. We're gonna take it apart, change the final gear ratio, and maybe throw some paint on it. We'll see. But this stuff came out really nice. Look at this. And when it's out in the sun, I mean, the amount of metallics that it's got in it is just insane. It's just hard to capture on camera, but yeah. Can't wait to throw all that on the car and bring it out in the sun and see all this metallic, you know, come to life. That's gonna look really nice. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.